And welcome back to another episode on the Crystal Craft server. As always, I am MCMiningCaveman. And this episode is actually being recorded later than what I normally do. It is actually, 1:45 in the afternoon on Monday instead of recording over Sunday nights. What's going on is that I have changed jobs. As I have told some people and hinted at in other things, I am a security officer in real life, and I worked for a small local company, and unfortunately there wasn't any growth. There wasn't any growth in the company. There was nowhere for me to get promoted or get pay raises or anything. So I decided that, well, actually been needing to move on, had been trying, and nothing was coming about. And so finally, wife pressured me in a good way to she's like, just, you've been doing the stuff, I've been doing a bunch of online applications and throwing my resume out to people, and nothing was happening. And she's like, well, if that's not working, let's go to a job fair. So we went to a job fair, and actually on the way home from the job fair, stopped by one of the places that I had put in an application once before online. And they just literally hired me on the spot. And so that was a little over 2 weeks ago. I had to finish up my my 2-week notice with my my current company, which ended on just this past Saturday. So starting tomorrow, Tuesday, is the first day of training. And so with all that being said, my old company, I had been working steadily overnight for the past almost 4 years. And let's see, I think I need these for my project today. Working steadily overnight for 4 years, almost 4 years. So that's how I was doing my episodes, is the nights that I didn't work, because I didn't work on weekends, that I would have that time to dedicate to working out my videos. And so that's not going to happen anymore, because my new job, I need to hop over to my the old swords, which I'll talk about in a moment. My new job, I am going to be rotating shifts, so it could be morning, afternoon, evening, overnight. I will also be rotating days and, weekdays and weekends. And so it is a very, in a way, unstable job. It's guaranteed hours and pay increase, and compared to my other company, they actually have benefits. So it's all positive. The only thing is that everything that I've been used to for the past 4 years has pretty much totally gone out the window. So when I'm going to be able to record videos is going to be a lot more iffy and unscheduled. I might have to do small recordings here and there, and it might not be might not be weekly. I might be able to, do smaller segments. Might mean I can do more than one episode a week, but they'll be smaller and less content, or they might just be when I can. Now, the only reason why I can record at this moment is because my wife just took my little girl, and they left for the grocery store to do the weekly grocery run. And my 2 boys are outside playing in the back with some neighbor kids. And the neighbor kid's mother is out there watching them. So I've got maybe half an hour before they come in saying they're too tired to play anymore, because it is actually quite hot outside, even though the sun is not out. So that's kind of an added benefit. All right, so enough of that. Let's knock out a couple other things that I've been working out on. So here is my mob spawner, and as usual, I almost hit my F3 to see how many mobs are in there. But this thing, the inside of this has 5 mob spawner levels. In fact, if I jump into the side of it like this, it'll either put me on top or in one of the levels. Alright, this time it put me on top. Now I went ahead and capped it off so that the mobs won't spawn up here, but it is still set up to be expanded higher. But let's hop down in here if I can. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yep. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of spawners, and so what it does is, there we go, just so that they, there. Alright, so what happens is they just passively spawn. Since this is a dark room, again, the reason why it looks so light is because I have my gamma turned up so I can record my episodes. I have it turned up outside of Minecraft, so it looks like day. And so as the mobs spawn on these levels, then you go down into the basement, which actually I think I die if I fall from this level now. But anyway, let's just do it back. Hopefully they won't despawn, or too many will despawn. Alright, so back down here, and so they just passively fall down. They get pushed down by the water unless they walk off, in which they still go in the water, and then they currently just die on those hoppers. I haven't worked out the bottom of this at all, so it's kind of crowded down here. But so we got, you know, leather armor, 4 types, non-enchanted, gold, 4 types, non-enchanted. I combined iron and chainmail. And I got bows, arrows, and some PvP swords. But anyway, you just come down here. I have this set up in 2 different ways. Currently the way it's, I need to put another button there actually, since I have this, I can do that. So this, you just click it and it'll turn the water on. In case I forget what status it is in, I have another dispenser here, so that that's there. It'll show, and then they all start falling down, falling to their death unless they have armor, or sometimes spider. Yeah, see, he's got armor, so he didn't die. Witches don't seem to die very often, and spiders sometimes will catch the wall and not die. So I can have it on and off button there. So see, the water retracted, so I know it's off. The other thing is, I know I could do this with a dropper, a hopper timer, but I just have this. You press it, and it puts a redstone pulse in it, and it just snakes back and forth and around. And as it does it, it turns the water on and off, and so it works pretty well when there's only a couple of people on the server. It'll just turn off the water, they start spawning, and then it kicks off, and they'll trigger the water, and then it'll wash them all down, and then cycle back and forth. So also, quick thing is, Ava and Shadow are completely gone. Cleared out their lots. Ava's plot was cleared out. I combined it with Shadow's, but he finally got a hold of me on Skype and said, yeah, he's done with Minecraft. And so I absorbed a lot of his stuff. Sadly, I went ahead and just let a bunch of the stuff despawn, and and then some of those things was a bunch of nether brick stuff, and a couple days later somebody was asking for nether brick, and I'm like, sorry, I just got rid of like 2 double chests, maybe 3. Gloomba's plot cleared out. He gave me permission as well. He is temporarily he's on an indefinite hiatus. He got burned out, but he didn't want to quit the team, but he did say if he's coming back, that when he comes back, he wants to start fresh. So he went ahead and let me take his plot stuff, and then he gave me the cords to his personal vault that he had made. Shadow and Ava gave me permission to get their personal vault stuff, but they didn't have a clue where it was because they had no time to log on. So I told Shadow that he needed to give me express written permission to get into his vault, and I provided that to staff, and they about a week later, they saw that the screenshots of the Skype messages that Shadow and I were having, and they gave me the coordinates of the location of the vault. They weren't going to TP me. They gave me the cords. Well, unfortunately, it was at 2 million something, and since the world border is only 500,000, it is unfortunately gone. So that's with this. Jensen has his personal vault with some stuff. He has no building materials, so he's kind of like on a hiatus, even though he logs on once in a while. I think he's pretty much busy with life, and which is perfectly fine. I'm busy too, but with with work and family and new job that's going to be bouncing all over the place, a wife, 3 kids, and extended family social events. And plus football season is just finished up as preseason stuff, so that's going to take up some of my time as well. Oh yeah. If anybody wants some free saddles or primarily saddles. If anybody wants some free saddles, please PM me, and I will gladly give you some. I'm thinking probably, what is it, two double chests, so maybe 4 or 5 saddles per person max. All right, so that's for my personal life and Stone Swords, which is actually not Stone Swords anymore. I have completely disbanded the team, being it was just me and Jensen sometimes. So it's not the Stone Swords, so I'm going to just start calling this the Caveman's Hole, or the Caveman's Hideout, or something like that. The big giant hole, something. It's no longer Stone Swords. Alright, so let's hop over to Stone Shovels, or Shovels 2, yeah. Now, it's been a little bit slow on the building out there, but I do have the foundation laid out of where I'm going to build the town center. And there they are. Okay, I was going to say, we had the beacons activated. So this is a straight shot access down to the beacons. That's going to take a while to render in, but I did these are all 1-scale maps of the area. And then I have a zoom out, which is a 4x zoom, I think. So you have the 1x1, 1x2, and then 1x4, I think is what that is. So I did a bunch of terraforming on this island here in the main area. Flattened, smoothed this out a little bit more. There was a bunch of wrinkles and holes in it. I went ahead and smoothed this out so that there is a nice steady peak pretty much the entire way. There is a massive boat project over there, a smaller boat project. Then my plot I smoothed out a little as well. I don't have any plans yet, but I squared it off and put stone so that if a creeper blew up, hopefully it won't be nearly as disastrous. Another dock, an island house, a tree. Oh yeah, potatoes. Let's see. Jester's building over on that other side. But I'm not going to go exploring any of those. So here's the majority of our island now that's logged in. So there's the town center. Even though it's not exactly center on the island, it's more centered, I think it's east to west, because this was just too mountainous to go there. So they got a partial road leading that way, and then got an outline for a road there, and then an outline for a road going up the hill. And then somebody asked if they could build a false land platform off the island. I said, sure, why not? Up that way to the north is a mesa, and then this way is a mountain, extreme hills, and then there's a forest and plains in that corner. And as far as I know, it's ocean, ocean, ocean that way, and ocean, ocean, ocean that way. So we'll probably build up here, and I would like to build a bridge from the island to maybe the mainland. I've got something working out, but it's not fully worked out yet. So, yep, somebody's been okay. They left that alone. Left that alone. All right, so let me go ahead and start knocking out some of this town center. I built it entirely on the my creative world, and it's primarily 2 levels, and it is going to be just a fun, interesting build. The top level is going to be more or less an opposite mirror of the bottom level. Excuse me. Alright, so really wish it was day, which it'll be in a few minutes, but let's go ahead and just start knocking some of the stuff out. I think I do have to build this up one more, I think is what I needed to do. Let me build it up one more, and then I'll get back to you and show you the progress I've made. Alright, so I got the foundation raised up by a block, and this is what the entryways are more or less going to look like. I know it's not really anything at the moment, but it is going to be this gradual step up and then this half step down into the house. And there's actually going to be acacia is what a majority of this build is made out of, which I have not really ever used before. So I thought it would be a good time to play around with something. Now, I didn't have too much acacia, so I actually had to go find a savanna biome and harvest a bunch of it. Alright, so after that it goes, here, let's go over to this window. So it goes up 1, 2, and then another row of these. 1, 2, and these are going to be windows with a yellow stained glass panes. Yes. Up and top up there before I placed it. All right. So, and then after this, these main columns continue to go up to the next level, like so. And then here it goes across like this. And then it's got a layer of this. And then it goes back to a cross beam. And then it goes... I keep looking back to my Creative World screen. That's why hesitating on a few things. Alright, so up then, so that's the cyan. Then it goes up again. Oh, I should have grabbed more of the mossy cobble. Okay, so then, all right, so that's more or less what it's going to look like. Let me do a jump. So, come on, there, and then this will be this is actually what the ceiling is. It's the same as the floor. All right. So that's what it's going to look like with yellow stained clay panes in the windows, trapdoors for shutters, and yeah. So basically going to build that all the way around. There's a little bit of a design difference for the entryways. And each of the 4 entryways will have a double wooden door. Since it's not 1.8, it'll just be the basic oak door. But once 1.8 comes out, probably switch it to one of the other ones. And then on the inside, there is also... Let me move my character into my house. Okay, on the inside, leaving a gap of 1... there is a half slab floor that wraps all the way around the inside. And my Creative World, I actually didn't account for that beacon access, but fortunately it works out just fine. So it's a double wide around the inside, and then in here there is a spiral. Let's see, what is it? Half slab? It is... No, it is a stair. Double wide acacia stair, spiral staircase that leads up to the 2nd level, and then does a mirror effect from the 2nd level up to the ceiling. So you're looking back down on this. So let me go ahead and then really grind this out, and it'll probably be pretty much the finished product when I get back with you. So I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, well, I've got a lot accomplished. I've got three sides pretty much completely done, and it's looking good. So as you can see, it is basically a mirror copy of each other, and I still have some of this back wall to do. And I'm actually, I might be okay on the acacia wood, definitely running low. And I still have to build the staircase on the inside, which the staircase and the upper level floor. So that's going to be another project, but unfortunately I'm just out of time at the moment to do a recording. That didn't work the right way. There we go. Yes. Alright, so I will work on this off and on when I can, but at least you get a good idea of what it is. The ceiling, the upper roof, is going to be this mossy cobble as well, but I probably put a layer of half slabs up there, maybe a bunch of torches. I don't like doing a bunch of torches too much, but it's definitely a lot cheaper than half slabs, even though I've got more stone, smooth stone, than I know what to do with. So anyway, thank you for sticking around for this episode. Sorry, it's going to be quite a bit different for my episodes here on out, with the changes that I'm going through. But I am not disappearing from the server. I will still be around, probably just a lot less than normal. So please, please like my episode. If you please just take the couple seconds to scroll down to the bottom of the video next to the description and click the like button. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. And I'll just keep working on things and making episodes when I can. So hopefully I can get stuff out to you at a semi-regular thing, but I do apologize beforehand if it's going to be a lot more sporadic. If it's going to be way too sporadic, I will do just a little 2-3 minute update saying, hey, been busy, but haven't forgotten you all. So as always, thank you for watching the episode, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.